Hi guys, I'm Ian. Thanks for tuning in to another video episode of the Forgotten Weapons Library. Today I have the perfect first book for all of you guys who don't have a gun library yet but need to start one. That book is the Book of Rifles. My copy here is pretty bland. Some of them came with a dust jacket. This one didn't. This was a book initially printed in 1948, and there were a couple updated editions, a couple extra printings. My copy here was printed in 1965. And it is, just like it says, an encyclopedia of rifles. So this is one of those books you'll find at gun shows, lying, like in the box underneath the crotchety old guy's table. And this is one of the reasons that it's worth your time to look through that guy's box of books. This is a really great book on rifles. It's a perfect first book for someone who needs to start a gun library. Because it was printed back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, it covers a lot of the experimental or what are today very rare guns that were actually known back in the day. There are pictures of things like, there's a Japanese Arisaka in here that's been field modified to use a light machine gun magazine, which is just cool. This is the first time I'd seen one of those. This book covers a lot of the very rare guns that we've talked about on the website. The ZK420S is in here, the Czech ZH29 is in here, the Swiss Bern light machine gun is in here, which we haven't covered on the website yet, but we will be. As well as a lot of, pretty much all of the basic bolt-action rifles. This book goes through initially about 100 pages of history on design and development and different types of firearms actions and how they were invented, and then it goes through country by country guns of the world in alphabetical order. Another 600 pages or so of rifles from every country on the planet. So it's a really good source for identifying the various, particularly bolt-action rifles, where to the untrained eye they all just look the same. This is a good study piece to let you figure out how to differentiate between those different guns, how to tell a Portuguese Mauser from an Argentinian Mauser from an Israeli Mauser. So now I said this was a perfect first book for someone starting a library. Part of the reason for that is because this covers a whole lot of guns very well, a lot of pictures, and just very complete book. The other reason that it's the perfect first book for you is that it's extremely cheap. I actually found this copy at a gun show for $3, complete with a slightly torn jacket. I figured it was probably going to be out of print. I went and looked it up on Amazon. You can get them for starting at 12 bucks on Amazon, and that's great. Can't beat that unless you can find one like this for $2 at a gun show. So, like I said, all you guys who need to start a gun library, this is the perfect place to start. Again, it's called The Book of Rifles. Authors are W.H.B. and Joseph Smith, who I assume were brothers. And pick yourself up a copy. It's great reading material and great reference material. Thanks for watching.